How's it going, guys? It is Dockers, your 2 times MAVRIX Cup champ. I'm currently up at the top of Steez Mountain, and I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on Crazy Train. So we're going to be doing a slow ride down, having a look at the different lines, then we will come back up to the top for a race run. And make sure you stay tuned in this video for a little announcement. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're at the top. I am actually in the starting position for the race here. And what we're going to do straight away is we're going to pedal off the line. And you can either tuck off of this rock and keep it as low as possible, or if you can gain enough speed by a pedal boost, you can bunny hop and land on this rock on the right. I personally find it easier to go lower, just because I'm more consistent doing it that way. Then we're going to flow around these corners. Now be careful as you come around this one. If you come in at an angle about that, and you're carrying too much speed, your front wheel will lift off the floor and you will hit that rock in front. What you want to try and do is get the bike to come up a little bit higher and then cut into the corner to run it down this edge, and then you should be able to keep the bike planted on the ground. Then we've got a left-hand corner into our first line choice. Now you can either ride this wooden section and drop in, just like that, or we can take the lower line and ride the rocks. You can hit that whole first sector without touching the brakes, in which case you want to go down the rocks because you will carry more speed through into Sector 2. So we're now coming into Sector 2. This is quite a nice, easy, flowy line. It's only a couple of corners long. All you're going to do is hit the berm, bring it all the way round, bunny hop this, otherwise it will send you round this corner and straight into Sector 3. So coming into Sector 3, you should be carrying a fair amount of speed coming around this large left-hand berm. You want to hit this one here. And then you have another slight line choice. You can either come off of this dirt mound and try and drop it straight in, or you could take a slightly wider line along the edge of this path and then into here from this angle. Now this road gap, by going to first person, you want to be landing pretty much where the tip of my front wheel is now. You want to be landing on that downslope to carry as much speed as possible. It's all about learning your speed, coming through what you can get away with. You can pre-hop from about here, jump this wooden platform and land into it. Or you can do a little brake dab if you're carrying too much speed, and then squash or scrub this wooden platform to land down in there. So let's go back up a little bit and just run down through, and we'll clear that jump. So I'm going to take the simple route this time. Just keeping it low. I'm going to get the speed to around 65, drop straight in, and then you just want to carry your speed over these next two wooden features. So keeping it rolling, all I'm doing is pedaling for that, and then through into Sector 4. Into Sector 4, which is another simple section, all you're going to be doing is carrying as much speed as possible straight over these two platforms. Get yourself as much speed as you can. Clear the jump. Try and land as smooth as possible. You can overshoot that and really lose all your speed. Then land up here into the final sector. Into the final sector now, by far the hardest sector on this racetrack. There's multiple line choices we could do, so I'll do a quick explanation of some of the different lines. So coming through the sector, you can either stay on the far right-hand side where it is nice and smooth, or you can take the higher line where it's a little bit more bumpy, but sets you up better for the next section. So I'm going to put my flag down here, and I'm going to show you the difference between the lines here. So you can take the very low line. So you'll be traveling flat out from up there. You hit this rock drop, and then you have to be heavy on the brakes to be able to make this right-hand turn to stay inside the boundaries of the track. If you carry enough speed, you can also send it off of this rock here. Drop in. You then also have the risk of overshooting, so you may need to do a little bit of brake dabbing to get lined up for this part of the section here. Or my personal favourite is to go just around the rock, turn right, line yourself up as much as possible, and then keep it flowing straight through, trying to carry as much speed as possible. The final couple of corners is what's going to make or break your run. What you want to be doing is travelling as straight as possible, just missing this bollard on the left, this one on the right, and then this one on the left here. The problem is the floor will do one of two things when you're running at race pace. It will either ball will send you and you'll smash into the floor. Or you'll drop into here and then it will lift your bike up, put you off balance, and it may send you, if you're carrying too much speed, out the right-hand side of the track and you will get reset. Now, the way I do this is I bunny hop over this, and then all I have to do is do a slight right turn, land, and then hope I've got enough grip to make the left-hand turn and go through the finish line. So let's head back up to the top of the track and put in a race run.
Here we go. Can they improve on that last all-out race run? Oh, squashing that lip. Well, not they go green, but not by much. And using that, look at the split. What an unbelievable sector from this rider. Squashes that super low. This is going to be fast. And they're up! Oh, they're up by the tiniest of margins at this split. Oh, less than a second up. Can they keep this intensity? Well, not going for the style. Oh, that's a hard squash, keeping the bike low. Look at the time. Oh, they've done it. Less than a second up, the smallest of margins. They have laid down a heater right when they needed to. And of course, this is going to see them boosted up that global leaderboard. Well, into the top 10 this rider goes. Top 10 globally. One of the very fastest riders on the planet. It's going to be life behind bars after that. You need locking up after a run like that.
And there we have it, guys. One full race pace run of Crazy Train. That current time has taken me into 5th place, so it felt pretty good. Now, I told you guys at the beginning that there was going to be an announcement. Now, this video will be dropping during a MAVRIX Cup on Crazy Train. So hopefully this tutorial will help you shave those extra seconds to push that leaderboard. And there's a reason for this. Matt Jones has asked me to pass on the message that someone in the top 100 of the Cup will be earning a reward. He will randomly be picking one of you guys in the top 100. So watch this video, pick up some tips if you're not already up there, and push as hard as you can. I do not know what this reward is, but knowing Matt Jones, it's going to be epic. So hopefully this video has helped you shave off some seconds on Crazy Train, and I'll hopefully catch you guys on the mountain very, very soon. Take it easy.